Hello children, we've already finished 9.1. Let's start with 9.2. Before we begin with the solutions, let's see the formulas which are related to the exercise. First thing is you have to keep in your mind that to find one day work of any person, 1 upon the time taken for doing that work. You have to use the formula 1 upon the time taken to do the work. And time taken to do this is just the reciprocal of it. Time taken to do the work is 1 upon 1 day's work of the person, right? Time taken is nothing else but number of days taken for doing the work. In certain cases, you will notice that a part of the work is done and a part of the work is pending, like it's left to be completed. So you have to use the formula that when you have to find out time taken to complete the remaining work or the pending work, it is always the remaining work divided by 1 day work of those people, the one person who has to complete the remaining work. Now, we'll begin with the exercise. Let's see the questions. So, 9.2, your question number 1. All the 3 parts are your homework. You people have to do it yourself. We'll begin with question number 2. A can do a work in 4 days. B can do the work in 6 days. So, how long will they take to do the work when they are working together? So we'll begin with 1 day work of A, then we'll find 1 day work of B, and as they are working together, it means 1 day work of A plus B, and then how long will they take means time taken by them to do the work. Let's check the solution now. So solution number 2, 1 day work of A, it's 1 by 4, 1 day work of B is 1 by 6, 1 day work of A plus B, because they are going to work together, so we have to add it up. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 6, finding out LCM. Then 3 plus 2, 5 upon 12. Now that's 1 day work of A plus B. But as per the question, we have to find time taken by A and B to do the work or to complete the work. So that is, what did we do? Time taken means 1 upon 1 day's work. So in place of doing it 1 upon 1 day's work, 1 day work, if you reciprocate, you get the same answer. So this is 1 day work of A plus B, and that's the reciprocal 12 by 5. Change it to mixed fraction, 2 upon 5 days. Now, it's question number 3. A and B together do the work in 15 days. Now, that's the joint work of A plus B. A alone can do the work in 20 days. That's the time taken by A to do the work. How many days will B take to do the same work? Now, we have to find the time taken by B to do the same work. So, solution 3. 1 day work of A plus B is total days, that was 15, so 1 upon 15. 1 day work of A, that's 20 days, so 1 upon 20. And to find 1 day work of B, from the collective time taken by A and B, we'll subtract the time taken by A. So 1 by 15 minus 1 by 20, LCM 60, 4 minus 3, 1 by 60. And finally, therefore, time taken by B to do the work or to complete the work is the reciprocal of 1 day work. So 1 by 60 reciprocal is 60. That means 60 days. Next, that's question number 4. A, B and C can do the work in 12 days. That means that's the joint time taken of A, B and C. B can do the work in 24 days. C can do the work in 48 days. And you have to find that how many days will A take to do the work alone. Solution number 4. So first of all, 1 day work of A plus B plus C, 1 by 12. 1 day work of B, 1 by 24. 1 day work of C, 1 by 48. We are taking the reciprocal of the time taken by all these. Now to find out time taken by A, first we have to find 1 day work of A, because time taken by A will be the reciprocal of 1 day work. So 1 day work of A will be, from the collective time of A, B and C, we'll subtract the time taken by 1 day work of B and 1 day work of C. So 1 by 12 minus 1 by 24 minus 1 by 48. LCM 48. 48. Here we get 4 minus 2 minus 1. I hope you all know how to find out this. 48 divided by 12 is 4. 4 into 1 is 4 minus 48 divided by 24 is 2. 2 ones are 2 minus 48 divided by 48 is 1. 1 ones are 1. So 4 minus 2 minus 1 is 1 upon 48. And finally, the time taken by A to do the work is the reciprocal of 1 day work, that is 48 days. Now it's question number 5. A, B and C can do the work in 10, 12 and 25 days respectively. That's the time taken by A, time taken by B and time taken by C. What happens after 3 days? So basically they are working for 3 days, and after 3 days what happens? B left the work. B leaves the work and goes. In how many days will the remaining work be completed by A and C together? Now that's the question where I told you, where we have a part of the work is done and a part of the work is left, and we have to find the time taken to do the remaining work. So let's check the solution now. Solution number 5. So first of all, 1 day work of A, 1 by 10. 1 day work of B, 1 by 12. 1 day work of C is 1 by 25. And 1 day work of A plus B plus C, because they are working together, that's 1 by 10 plus 1 by 12 plus 1 by 25, LCM 300. And we get 30 plus 25 plus 12, that is 67 upon 300. Now, as it was mentioned in the question that after 3 days, B leaves the work, it means they must have worked for 3 days. So, after 1 day work of A plus B plus C, we'll also find out 3 days work of A plus B plus C. So, basically, whatever is the 1 day work will be multiplied by 3. You do the cutting, 3 ones are 3 and it's 100. So, we get 67 upon 100 as the 3 days work of A plus B plus C. That means this much work is already done. Now, to find out remaining work. Now, how to find out what is the work left? We always take the total work as 1. So, total work 1 minus the work done, that is 67 upon 100. You find out LCM and you'll get 33 upon 100. Otherwise also cross multiply, 100 ones are 100. 100 minus 67 is 33 upon 100. Now that's the remaining work, which who is supposed to complete that? A and C. So we will find out 1 day work of A plus C. So this is the 1 day work of A. That's the 1 day work of C. Adding it up, LCM 5 plus 2, 7 by 50. So now we have all the things together here, and we have to find time taken by A and C is the remaining work divided by 1 day work of A plus C. I already told you that when a part of the work is pending, to find out that how much time will be taken to do that pending work, it is always the work left, that is the remaining work, divided by 1 day work of that person or those persons who are supposed to complete that. So here A and C will be completing. So remaining work upon 1 day work of A plus C. So what is the remaining work? 33 upon 100 divided by what is the 1 day work of A plus C? 7 by 50. Division sign is changed into multiplication when we are multiplying the fractions, and we reciprocate the second fraction. 7 by 50 reciprocal is 50 on 7. Here you can do the cutting. 51s are 50 and 52s are 100. Numerator we have 33 and denominator 2 into 7 is 14, and changing it to mixed fraction, that is 2, 5 upon 14 days. Here we are not going to reciprocal because directly we are finding out time taken. That is 2, 5 upon 14 days.